My name is Ashley, and I came to the Healing Sanctuary to get some answers for my ears, as I've had the situation of my ears for about 15 years or so. What brought me to the Healing Sanctuary is that they were different. They took a different approach than what other providers would have taken. Instead of throwing me into procedure after procedure, they actually looked at the problem before going forward, and they let me decide on what my treatment plan was. When I come here and I see the staff and the care that they give me, I feel loved. They truly want to help me feel better. It makes me want to continue coming here to the Healing Sanctuary. The treatments that I have done for my ears, I have only done the ear, nose, Ozone, and honestly, that's all I've needed to do here. They haven't needed to flush my ears, and they haven't needed to vacuum them. And flushing and vacuuming, from my knowledge of going to many doctors over the years, they have said that my ears, the canal, is shaped as an hourglass, and my tubes are too narrow to drain properly. And so they would tell me that I would have to be very careful every time I would go in and get one of those procedures done. Whereas here, for an ear, nose, ozone, it doesn't even go near my eardrum. It pretty much melts the wax away. My life before I found the Healing Sanctuary, I could hardly hear. I had to go to the doctor's office every 4 to 6 months and spend $200 for them to clean out my ears. And when you look at a year's worth, that backs up quite a bit of money. And it has gotten to the point where I accepted that I was hard of hearing, even though it was just wax blocking my eardrum. But when I came here, I realized this doesn't have to be my life. I can find a different solution. It was a huge relief when I went to my last appointment for my ears at Terry Baker. He looks at my ears and he's like, Ashley, I don't have to do anything. I broke down in tears when I got into my car, because after a decade of going to doctor after doctor, I was relieved, because I would never have to go through that sensation again. And it's a sensation that I don't want anybody to go through. So the amount of treatments that I have to take is honestly depending on how much earwax my ears are building up. Sometimes I can go every 3 weeks. Other times I have to come in every 2 weeks. It just depends on how much my ears are building that earwax. And when you are so used to having the sensation of feeling the earwax in your ears, you know when it's time to come in and get another treatment. I started seeing improvements almost instantly. I came in and I did about 3 ozones in a week, because my ears were that blocked. And by that 3rd treatment, I stopped. And by the time it was the weekend, I was able to see those results. I can hear clearly. I don't have ringing in my ears. It doesn't feel like I'm under an ocean all the time. If somebody had similar issues as I would definitely recommend. Because if you're anything like me, you've been dealing with earwax for years, even decades. And all the providers that you have been seeing don't have a solution, or you don't qualify for the solution. I would definitely recommend ear, nose, ozone. When I started seeing Taylor, I was at my wit's end. I didn't have much hope for my ears, and when he told me to give this a shot, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot, but I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna do anything. When I got the results back, I broke down in front of Taylor. And I told Taylor, I'm like, you have saved my life with frustration. I'm 25 years old. Someone this young should not be having ear problems. And with him giving me a slight nudge to try one more thing, and just after that day, if Taylor suggested something that was out of this world, I would highly consider it. If the providers here at the Healing Sanctuary ever told me that there was another treatment or opportunity, something that they're just starting, I would give it a try. I trust them. My ears, to me, it was something really big. And in that, they changed my life. So if they suggested a new plan or something that could possibly interest me, I would go for it because I trust them.